I have some good news. Let's start with some good news. President Trump is touring Asia and making all kinds of deals. Donald Trump is single-handedly reshaping the earth. He really is. He is reshaping everything single-handedly.
Big job.
I know. He has done more than the Great Reset did with all of that money, all of the campaigns, everything that they were doing. Listen to this, what he has just done. Signed a framework agreement August 28th between Trump and the Japanese Prime Minister, mutual stockpiling of rare earth elements, REEs, okay, to ensure supply security. That's Japan. Cooperation with international partners, U.S. allies, to shield the supply chain from disruptions. The goal is to reduce China's 90% control over the global rare earth minerals for tech, EVs, defense, and AI. Okay, they have a 90% stranglehold. So that's what he did in Japan. Now, also bundle that with the $550 billion strategic investment from Japan in the U.S., including a $490 billion launch phase, $200 billion for nuclear, AI, and energy projects, small modular reactors with Westinghouse and Mississppi, and supply chain boosts in critical minerals. Trump tied that to the tariffs. Japan got an auto import tariff slash from 27 to 15% in exchange for the investments. In 2 weeks, in the last 2 weeks, listen to what he has done. He has made multiple pacts with allies. Australia, critical minerals framework, mining processing, and rare earth mineral recycling scrap. Then in Japan, I just told you, Malaysia. He just did a memo of understanding on critical mineral diversification. In Ukraine, a 10-year access to titanium and rare earth minerals. In Thailand, an MOU on rare earth mineral supply. Add that to what else he has done. He is outflanking China. He is trying to break the back of China. He is friend shoring is what he's actually doing. He is putting all of this emphasis on rare earth minerals. He's cutting Asia away from China. He's cutting Europe away from China. He's cutting South America away from China. He has moved all of the resources of rare earth minerals to us. Anything outside of China is coming our way now. That is massive, massive. We were sitting ducks with rare earth minerals 6 months ago, a year ago. Total sitting ducks. They had everything coming their way. We were not doing any kind of strategic thinking on this at all. And this isn't piecemeal. This is Operation Warp Speed for rare earth minerals. The guy is so ahead of everyone else. He is reshaping global trade and permanently, hopefully, sidelining China. So we are never having to put our hand out to China. It's remarkable what is happening. Just remarkable. Now let me give you another story. A truck hauling 21 monkeys to a testing facility in Florida overturned in Mississippi.
How did we make this jump? Mm-hmm. Has he signed a memorandum of understanding with the monkeys?
Nope. They're still negotiating. According to the Jasper County Sheriff's Office, the accident occurred on Interstate 59 near the 117-mile marker just north of Heidelberg. 6 rhesus monkeys from Tulane University escaped. Officials said 5 of the 6 that escaped have now been destroyed. We have been in contact with an animal disposal company to help handle the situation. The Mississippi Department of Wildlife, Fisheries, Parks, and I guess now monkeys is still looking for one diseased monkey still on the loose.
100% the beginning of an outbreak movie.
Oh, my
That's exactly how it happens. Just the one gets away. Oh, we got 5 of the 6. What's the big deal?
What was the movie with, what's his name? Tommy. Remember, he was the escaped convict. He was the doctor, and they were hauling him. He was the doctor from Ohio, based on a true story. And they're hauling him, and he escapes. He has to try to prove himself innocent. Remember?
Fugitive?
Yeah, Fugitive.
That was really that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I was looking for a deep cut there.
Yeah,
You're talking The Fugitive.
Fugitive. Sorry,
Okay.
I couldn't remember.
Mm-hmm.
It's The Fugitive and Outbreak. That's what this is. It's those two movies combined.
That would be a good movie.
Right.
I don't want it in real life.
I'd prefer a lot of this not to be happening in real life.
What are the diseases again? We got a little Hep C going on.
We
got a little COVID. I think there's 3 of them. It's Hep C, COVID, and what was the other one? Herpes.
Oh, and herpes.
What happens if we combine all 3 into one monkey and then release it into the wild? What could possibly go wrong?
Can I tell you something? You know, we are in real trouble. I mean, I hate to bring this up too. I mean, okay. Did you need diseased monkeys on the loose today from me? No. Can I make it worse? Absolutely, I can make this worse. When we had the COVID thing and we were all like, we shouldn't have these labs everywhere,
Oh, like the labs with all the crazy, gain of function research and things like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We've built hundreds of new labs now. Hundreds of new labs. There are more than 3,500 BSL-3 and over 110 BSL-4, biosafety level 4 laboratories. And all of them are now working on pathogens that could kill all of us. So a 2025 Journal of Public Health study reveals over 90% of the countries that operate these labs have no oversight whatsoever.
All of them are working on diseases that can kill us all?
Uh-huh.
There's not like one that's doing like yogurt flavors or something?
No, there's not one.
No,
there's not one.
No.
There is not one. I wish there were. They keep saying these are shields from what's coming. No, these are matchsticks. That's what these labs are. These are giant matchsticks, and we are sitting in a bunch of kindling. They say they're developing vaccines, but what they're really doing is enhancing the viruses. Which when I say enhancing, what that really means is they're weaponizing viruses. So don't worry. It's just gain of function, which translated is loss of sanity.
I mean, because the research makes me very nervous. I mean, the fact that we have more labs that have higher safety standards, in theory, that was one of the problems with the COVID outbreak, right?
Yeah.
They were doing research that should have been done in a BSL-4 and a BSL-1 and a BSL-2.
Yeah.
So, I mean, having more 4s that could be good, right?
Oh.
I mean, just maybe.
Did you see the BSL-4 in China? In Wuhan?
Well, I think that was the issue there, is it wasn't a BSL-4.
Right. And, no, I think they called it a BSL-4, didn't they? It just wasn't one.
I don't think it was.
Yeah.
Do we have a BSL-4 for monkey research? I think maybe.
I'm not really sure.
Don't transport them. I know Georgia. If they're diseased, just keep them in one place. You don't need to transport them anywhere.
In Atlanta, they're building another 150,000 square feet of a BSL-4 in Atlanta. So that's the place, where all the zombies will be. Can I just tell you a quick little story? 1979, Soviet Union, they're trying to, maintain this BSL-4. They're not very good at it because, they're not good at really anything in 1979 in Russia.
Except nuclear power. That'll be safe.
That'll be
in the
totally,
future.
You're exactly right. Okay. So there was a cloud released from this biosafety level lab 4. No flames, no alarms, just a faint invisible mist. It's kind of like my teenage son's farts. Okay. It's invisible and it's deadly. And it was carrying anthrax spores, from the weapons lab. Well, people began to die, clearly. We don't know how many. They think hundreds. Entire families suffocated because the bacteria devoured their lungs. And so they were like, I can't breathe because I have no lung. Okay. And the Kremlin was like, "Niet, not happening. What are you saying? The people are eating tainted meat. That's what's happening. And it's eating their lungs."
They Chernobyled it.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. And so for a decade, nobody really knew what was going on until the fall of the Soviet Union. And then people were going in and they're like, oh, here's what happened. In one of these biosafety labs, a technician failed to replace an air filter properly. And that allowed this microscopic storm of death to be released into the air. I don't know. I mean, if your air filter not being installed properly can kill a bunch of people, and they blame it on the tainted meat, they McDonald's. I don't know. I don't really think that we should. We have them all over. 149 nations have them now. 149.
There's definitely not 149 nations that should have stuff like that.
You don't think so?
No, I can't. I don't even know that I could name 149 nations.
Try this one. In India, the labs now are experimenting with the Crimean Congo viruses. Fatality rate of 75%. In Russia, under its Sanitary Shield initiative, they are building 15 new BSL-4 sites. In Brazil, Project Orion, a high containment complex integrated with its particle accelerator. Ooh. And as I said, Atlanta, 160,000 square feet. Apparently, we don't have enough room for all the monkeys that we're releasing out into the wild, and eventually we'll find and then put them in there and torture them or do whatever it is we do. No international body tracks or regulates what's happening in any of these fortresses. What the hell is wrong with this?
We should note an international body does not necessarily solve the problem. As we've seen, they when they do monitor it, they usually import people to rape the citizens around the facilities.
Exactly right. But you know what I'm really sick of? Mm-hmm. There is no international body that does anything except just let these people put really bad things into our body. Can we stop with this?
We're good at that on our own. I went through Taco Bell's drive-thru yesterday and put all sorts of things in my body that should not have been in there. We're good at doing that. As Americans, on our own, we don't need your help.
I really just stop. The arrogance of these. Hey, you know what? We need to fiddle with some more viruses, and let's make a digital god that we can't control. What the hell is wrong with us?
Especially when the digital god that we can't control can make new viruses.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Yeah.
And maybe what we do is we put it into a self-driving car and it wrecks and monkeys just start flying out of everyone's butt.